Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. A top 25 showdown coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bulls will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Alabama's offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. And that pass picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to go up top. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Trying to pound it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, they're throwing for it. I get it, but you got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Quickly to the tight end. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The give is to Smith. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds a crease at the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Line getting set on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Here comes that Alabama offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well. A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Hauls it in. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Mack. It's on target and complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Moves around to clear up the vision. Escapes trouble. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bulls want to move quickly. Smith takes the handoff. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. 4 wideout set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Brown wants to pass. Going for it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Bulls are marching down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nifty little dance step. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Caught behind the line. It's Eccles. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover. But they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on 1st down. Getting some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Brown will throw it. Still looking on the move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, USF. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jefferson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Young. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking.
And the ball squirted out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, I love running quarterbacks, but I get it when people are conservative about it because this is why. Because they do have a tendency to fumble the football more. They don't work on those drills every day like running backs, taking care of that thing, wrapping it up. And you can see it there, and he coughed it up.
Offense set on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. The type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis. They're trailing by 14 to Mississippi State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. behind the line. It's Hale. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Oh, what a move! Touchdown, Crimson Tide! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Brown wants to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Avoids pressure. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
And the Bulls send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
At the 40, there he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, so many guys in position, play after play to get this guy on the ground, but Palmer, he just refuses to go down and makes big plays.
And when you make plays like that, David, you're basically guaranteeing yourself more touches as this game goes on because the play caller now knows no matter what, you're going to make dudes miss and make me look good.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. The snap sets up the throw. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Gets it out quickly. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They are shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defense as they've got them pinned deep. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The give on the inside. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Bulls will hustle to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the first and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running back goes in motion. To the air. It's Mack. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Needs to get it in the end zone on third and goal. Going for 6. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown time.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama! How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
The play action fake. And they got him for the sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have some. He's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To the air on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Bringing it back, it's Butler. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He lofts one down the sideline. Got it inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. SMU is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost reminds me of the days of the great Pony Express. They're up by 18 over the Coyotes. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Got his man quickly. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Get it out on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. He got it. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Sweet feet on the move. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Now on 1st down after that completion.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
Hold it, open.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He'll keep it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. And the Bulls have pushed it inside the 20. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes that Alabama offense. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best player.
Snatches it on the right. And he's running in the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama!
This offense looked unstoppable in the 1st half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the 2nd half. They take their 1st drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. They'll try to pound their way in. And they swarm him under. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Brown will throw it. He's right on target. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He'll do it himself. Turns it on in midfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The run from the shotgun. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll keep it on the ground. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. They want to throw it. Gets away. Buys a little time. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. It's still 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely perfect.
That makes the score Alabama 40, South Florida 24.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. On the move is the 30. He's off to the races. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line. What a performance this guy is turning in. You know, Derrick Henry had a great 2,000-yard season, bunch of 150-yard games. This guy's looking like that right now.
And if you're comparing him to somebody like that, you know he's happy, and you know he's eating. So continue to feed him the rock, let him do the rest, having so much success on the ground. It's hard for me to say, hey, let's be balanced. No, give that guy the ball and let him use his balance.
Quickly out to the tight end. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Hamilton.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Dropping back, it's Mack. Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jefferson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. With the run on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Can the D deny them on second and goal? And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. Makes his connection. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense trying to find a way on fourth and goal from the 2. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the beatdown has ensued.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Baylor has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 25 over the Sharks. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Brown wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Wide receivers all over the place. Trips to the left on second and 7. They're going to throw it again. Pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's looking to throw on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll run it, looking for the first. Tackle is made after the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. Got his man down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Makes the grab, defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The Bulls are threatening in the red zone. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Nice move to stay on his feet. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they'll try to tack on 2. They'll run it. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Complete to the right. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, USF.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Sweet feet on the move. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He's going to pass. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle, it's Porter. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Looking to move it through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in cover.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Escapes trouble. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were really starting to put a drive together, and after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.